Oh, hello there, Ligonius. Just reading some of my favorite Christmas tales from the LIU. Perhaps you want to come and join me and take in one of these tales. It's sure to be delightful. "'Twas the night before Consumerism Day, when all through the Magellan not a creature was stirring except for this felon. Nothing was hung because nobody cares. Duke is just standing because there's no chairs. The rest of the crew was all snug in their beds, while visions of mischief danced in Duke's head. Holding his mic and wearing no sleeves, he was up to no good on Consumerist Eve. For the Magellan's alarm, there arose such a clatter, Cam woke up and said, 'Duke, what's the matter?' As the cops were approaching, Duke saw their lights flash. He turned to Mike and said, 'Quick, flush the stash!' With a badge on his chest that he proudly showed, 'You're all going to jail and the ship's getting towed.' To everyone's surprise, on the radio they hear that Jolly Doom and his crew did suddenly appear. As the officer heard, he left really quick, for Jolly and his crew were raiding his ship. The crew saw their chance while the police were inflamed. Duke shouted out and he called them by name. 'Now Timbo, now Oldie, now Cam, and now Mike. Where the heck is Hugo? We're trying to take flight.' Duke crawled up the steps, much to his despair. To everyone's surprise, Hugo was still there. Hugo looked at the radar and noticed a blip. Jolly Doom and his crew were following their ship. Hugo told Duke, 'We need to take action.' Duke ejected the cockpit to leave the crew as distraction. Duke and Hugo were well on their way when Hugo's conscience came into play. Despite Duke's objections, Hugo turned them around. When they got back to the ship, they were surprised what they found. There were cheers of excitement and games being played. No one was murdered. No one was slayed. Everyone was merry and full of holiday cheer. The drinks were a-flowin'. The pirates brought beer. Jolly proclaimed, 'Let bygones be bygones, but soon you will pay. I'll let you live for now. It's Consumerist Day.' The crew was less forgiving of Duke's little act. Duke hid in the bathroom to not be attacked. Luckily for Duke, his stash never flushed. He cleaned off the poop and started to puff. Maybe it was the drugs, but everything felt right. Happy Consumerism Day to all, and to all a good night."